Yo, yo, yo.
Okay. So are we going to look at the Bitcoin chart? It's the Bitcoin chart or the Ethereum chart?
The Ethereum one right now is my happier Saber one. I think it's going to help Bitcoin get out of that wedge.
I wanted to show you yesterday's Bitcoin chart. There was a battle last night between the bulls and the bears before this point of max pain. Check this. This happened so look at that. There was a candle that took Bitcoin all the way back down to 56,379. Remember at the end of the show yesterday, I said, because of this point of max pain, the bears are going to have one more shot. They're going to go and try and get the price down. And they did, but the bulls just came out on top. And
Become
because
a leverage trader, they said. It will be fun, they said.
Yeah, it will be fun. There we go. And then the bears just got annihilated, and that's why I think we're going to have an insane weekend this weekend. I think this weekend is going to be absolutely insane. I think it's going to be altcoins only. I'm going to tell you which altcoins I think it's going to be this weekend. It's going to be the best weekend we've had in crypto in the last couple of months. That I can guarantee you. So we've got a lot to get through the show, and there's no banter today. So we've got to get through everything in one show.
Go.
What's up? Here comes our super sniper Sheldon. What's up? We love our crypto sniper Sheldon. Super sniper Sheldon. Crypto sniper Sheldon. This is our Sheldon. Oh, this is our Sheldon. Smash those likes. Yes.
Smash those likes.
Smash them.
That song makes me so happy. This is our Sheldino. Makes me so happy, that song. Really does. Really does. A lot of things make me happy in a bull market.
Okay,
so welcome to our channel. For those people who are new, you have finally found the most profitable. Oh, you know what I'm thinking we should do? You know, everyone's changing their names.
Yes.
Every channel's changing their name. So
I saw a whole bunch of snipers everywhere.
Yeah. So that's because of Sniper School. But I tweeted. You know, Facebook changed their name to Meta yesterday.
Can't believe it.
I think it's great. They're talking about the Metaverse. I think we should change our channel name to BitBoy Crypto.
No. No.
Everyone's changing.
I don't agree. Right?
Yeah, and the Federal Reserve is changing the name to Printer, Printa.
I think let the community name us. We can. I don't agree with that one, man. I'm sorry.
It is big news. The Facebook news is big news because it does mean that they're going to start, they said they're going to allow NFTs in their metaverse, which is basically, I mean, that alone should have sent ETH, Flow, Solana to all-time highs. That news alone, Facebook, love them or hate them, love them or hate Facebook, they are good. I mean, they do have a lot of users. No one actually uses Facebook anymore, except your friends from the old age home, the ones that buy Ethereum. But I mean, there are people that use Instagram, and a lot of people use WhatsApp. So I think it's huge news. I think the fact that Facebook is doing it is massive.
And you know what's amazing for the community as well is the fact that you're entering this space when these companies are entering just shows where you still are at the moment. It's very exciting. I think it's still early for this next leg up. We're still early right now.
Someone asked me last night. I went for dinner last night, and the guy asked me. He said to me, don't you think it's too late? Don't you think I'm late? And I said to him, I think that we're in 2001 or 2002 with the internet. But I think that this pump is going to be much bigger than the internet. So if you're here now, it's like, and you buy stuff now, it's like buying Amazon in 2002, which is, you can imagine what happened in 2002. So I don't think it's late. I think it's actually quite early, to be honest. I think if you're in now, you're still early. But if you wait beyond another 2 weeks, then you're late.
And I think relatively the newer coins, you know what I mean? The newer Solana and them, all of the, you're early. Maybe Bitcoin it's got big growth, but it's, Bitcoin's done its thing over the last 10 years. But the others are still new.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so if you're new to our channel, welcome. Smash the subscribe button, join the family. There's a lot of reasons to join this family. I think the latest reason to join the family, Sheldino, I cannot tell you how much I'm enjoying. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Smash your masterclasses. I'm addicted to them. I'm addicted to your masterclasses.
Thank you, brother. Short and sweet, simple, and there's going to be tons of them.
Yeah, so let's quickly just show the guys what masterclass is. I swear they're so much better than I ever thought that they would be. So we have these masterclasses which are designed to make you into a sniper. So remember Sheldon, if we talk about Sheldon, where Sheldon was about a year ago, Sheldon was he was a carpenter a year ago. And 1 year later, Sheldon is a sniper trader, the most accurate trader I know, and also the most simple trader that I know. So no complicated charts, just straight lines on a chart. And so what Sheldon's done is he's creating a series of masterclasses, which is, wow, 41,000 people in 1 day watched Introduction to TradingView. Then it's using time frames. What's today's masterclass?
Teaching you how to build portfolios and trading pairs.
On TradingView.
On TradingView, we're going to do a full TradingView series of everything I know and what I use on TradingView. So it's going to be quite a bit of episodes. And then also over this weekend, we are dropping 2 as well, which is indicators and how to use all the tools. Once we get through the basics, then we're going to go into strategies.
So, I mean, and they're short. I mean, each video is 7 to 10 minutes. So 7 to 10 minutes. We think that by the end of the first course, you'll become a sniper trader. Anybody can become a sniper trader. So, and it's free. You don't pay anything. And yeah, I mean, where else can you get? I mean, these things are so good. They are so good. Anyway, remember 5,000 likes. We're going to start doing giveaways. I must have a lot of giveaways, don't I? Jimmy, is there lots of giveaways too? Okay, so we'll have a lot of giveaways. Alrighty, and so 5,000 likes, we start doing giveaways. No 5,000 likes, no giveaways. It's going to be a big weekend, so let's look at the charts, and then I think we should degen and talk about the news.
Definitely about the news as well. So, guys, all eyes on Ethereum for me at the moment. We obviously had the nice little wick. Let's get over here. Let's jump in here. We obviously had a little bit of violentness, and that's obviously leverage, guys. But, you know, what I'm starting to look at with this little wedge we've been forming, let me jump to the 4 hours, easier to see. There we go. If we have a look, we had a little bit of rejection at this over here. And right now we can just see, you know, we had that quick little wick down. We did say yesterday that, remember, that people were buying at this little level. And I said yesterday, what will people that bought at that level do? They're going to put their stop loss just under that level. And look here, all of a sudden, last night, you get this little wick that comes down, hits stoppages, continue back up, and they force you to buy higher. So what happened was we then had the quick drop. Other stops were hit. There wasn't tons of liquidation, so it wasn't big liquidation hits, but it was stop loss hits definitely. And then we had a push through where it was showing that it was breaking out, which means all the guys that got stopped out down at 58 region were buying back at 62. Then what did they do? They send it back down again. So you see how they literally get you, that they ruin your whole plan and they start confusing you. And what's nice is now we're sitting right at a breakout level for Bitcoin. Now, I've come in this year. I've always been an altcoin trader. I've always been charting really good. I can get entries on alts. So that is my thing. And yes, I've been attempting with Bitcoin and that, but I'm not messing with no one other than Burb and Plan B on Bitcoin. I don't need anything more. I don't need anything less. My goal is to obviously snipe the entries for us on the alts. And I'm still believing and still understanding that 63K to 64, 65 is going to be the closing for the end of this month. And we look at that. I think the first is on Monday, right? When's the first? On Monday. So there's not much. Yeah. So the bears have their chance for now. And, you know, I'm expecting the breakout for the Bitcoin at any time. This line over here, as you can see, we've had no closing 4-hour candles outside. So the first closing candle outside that will indicate that the whole market is starting to wake up. Now, looking at that quickly, jumping through, last little checks on dominance for the weekend. It's looking good. Dominance is sort of ranging a bit sideways. It's looking weak. As soon as the market, it's a Tentino, and it's a big one. Yeah, it's a big one. And I know at any point, you know, where the FOMO will kick in is as long as Bitcoin stays under all-time high, we're going to have this trailing down. We're going to have all the alts. I think we're going to have a Ethereum all-time high breakout this weekend, if not today. And we're going to really start getting the alts caught up. And then when Bitcoin rallies again and breaks all-time high, we'll have a little spike in dominance, just to get Bitcoin to wherever it is. You know, I think Plan B was saying a 90 to 100K Bitcoin in November, right? I think that was literally...
Yeah, $100,000 Bitcoin in November.
Exactly. So if, you know, Bitcoin really rampages at any point, it will send the dominance up at some point. Then a little shakeout, let's say it goes to 100K, little shakeout to 90, and then we're going to have the big reversal leg again. And this looks like it will be the December leg, and that's really where we're going to have everything flip. So dominance on par, Bitcoin's on par. Looking at this now is the Ethereum dominance. And it's something we've been charting for the last few months, and it's sort of been accumulating in this range. And remember, this is a really bullish flag for the Ethereum dominance. And this, for me, is the total true indicator for me. You know what I mean? If we have this, everything is leading with Ethereum, and we are very close on a Ethereum dominance breakout, where I can see Ethereum dominance going up to 25%. So that's just another great indication for the alts. And as we were speaking about yesterday, we are still busy on this huge cup and handle on Ethereum to Bitcoin. And we are now going to go attempt this major resistance. And the breakout of that, we're going to see a massive explosion. I'm seeing Ethereum probably double the performance of Bitcoin, not too much.
Okay, so just so Raoul Paul tweets, just so we are clear, I'm more irresponsibly long Ethereum right now. I now have leverage, but via calls. This is by far and away the biggest personal position of my entire life by a factor of 10 or more. So 10 times bigger than any position that he's ever taken in his entire life on Ethereum. My view horizon for this part of the trade is 6 to 9 months. What I wanted to just check here is Cayman. You live in the Cayman Island, right? Let me just check here. Cayman Island old age home. There are retirement homes in the Cayman Island. There's the Pines retirement home. This looks like a nice place for a good old age home for Raoul Paul if he's going to be degenning into ETH. Okay, no, but serious question. Right now, would you be buying ETH, or would you be buying other altcoins? If you could take one bet, would you put your money into ETH, or would you put your money into Solana? Would you spread your money between Solana, Avalanche, maybe some smaller protocols, Lambda protocol? Saying, would you do that, or would you put your money into ETH?
Well, you know, obviously, like, I need to have a bit of a safer, like, right now I have my alt portfolio and I have my Bitcoin ETH. And if I had any thoughts of buying Bitcoin, like, I'd rather be choosing ETH right now than Bitcoin. So, you know, for my one
ETH
side,
Bitcoin without that. Question is,
alt
over Ethereum, or would you rather do you think you're going to get the best return on Ethereum?
No. I don't think the best return on Ethereum, definitely not. Not the alts are going to absolutely rip it more. I'm just accumulating Ethereum along the process, and if I'm taking profits, I'm going. You know, Ethereum is my some sort of safer asset that I want to accumulate along this journey. But through alts is how I'm going to make it.
Yeah, that's what I tweeted back to him. I said, just so we're clear, I'm more than irresponsibly long Solana right now. I now have leverage, but via calls, this is by far and away the biggest personal position of my entire life by a factor of 10.
Wow.
That's what I tweeted.
Amazing.
Speaking of Solana, next week on the 7th, we have a crypto banter meetup in Lisbon. Yeah, in Lisbon. That's the crypto banter meetup, 6:30 p.m., just after the first day of the conference. It's going to be huge. We have space for about 400 DJs. We have a DJ. It's going to be a party more than a meetup. They should have just written party, not meetup. So if you are going to be in Lisbon, wait for the link, which I'll drop on my Twitter. Wait for the link on my Twitter and come and DJing with us at the just after the Solana conference. If you're not planning to be in Lisbon, I think you should get yourself to Lisbon. That's what I think. Use some of your profits and come visit us in Lisbon.
Yeah, come have it. And I think we're all going to be partying then extra hard because I don't know about you, Ram, but in the next 4 weeks, I see everything breaking all-time highs. All of these alts are slowly creeping up, and these good fundamental alts are slowly creeping. I'm seeing everything break all-time highs. It's going to be a common thing in the next month of everything just starting to smash all-time highs. And obviously, we needed Ethereum to do that. So we are now currently about, call it 1 to 2% away from the total 2 break of the previous high we just made. So that's just confirmation. And then we do know, obviously, the total 3 is the next big one. We just touched the top yesterday. That's the next big one. That's where everything's going to rip. And all that I'm doing is when these things rip, at some point, I'm just going to bank some Ethereum, maybe a little bit of Bitcoin along the way. But Bitcoin, 3x max, 4x max out of this next cycle. Okay. So we've been speaking about a lot of these alts, through this week. I hope you guys are understanding. We're going to have big movements to the upward side, and we're going to have shakeouts. You need to be buying the shakeouts. How do I know what to buy? Which of the good coins has Rand spoken about? Have I shown there that you haven't been able to buy? Buy it on that day when it's 10, 20% off. So all of these, remember, I'm seeing Ethereum blow off. Then I'm seeing the major alts blow off with it. Dot, Link's still one of my favorite specials. Rune, all of them. MATIC's done really well. So I think we go through MATIC quick. If by any chance, so it's made a massive higher high, and you might get one more opportunity, and let's say it is over this weekend, and that will be in this range over here, where possibly 1.6 to the 1.8. And, if you don't get this entry, you're going to miss the MATIC train. And when MATIC goes from this, I'm seeing the next leg to take it to $4 to $5. And remember, with MATIC, I am seeing a $12 to a $15 MATIC at the end of this road as well as Solana. So do you see how I have this nice breakout here on Solana? I love Solana, guys. We've made bets. I was always giving it things because I got my hair lost. I lost hair because of it, and that was the only thing. But Rand, for you, I'll make sure I chart this as often as thing. But Solana, anyway, guys, if you can catch it again between 170 to 190, get onto the train, because Solana, I'm still seeing $1,000 to $1,400 Solana. So still a really big one to be in. Looking at Arweave, a little bit more time on Arweave. We'll get there. Okay, we've been through these. Coti. So Coti started breaking out yesterday. It's really had a good day yesterday.
Stop. Let's go back to Arweave. We need to talk about Arweave.
Okay, cool. While you talk about it, let me find an entry.
What did Facebook announce yesterday? They announced name change to Metaverse. In the announcement, they said their Metaverse will enable NFTs. Right now, the winners in the NFT game: Ethereum, Solana, maybe Flow. Okay, but call it Ethereum and Solana. Yeah. Where do people index their NFTs that are bought on Solana? Where do they store them so that they last forever? Arweave. They're stored on Arweave. So I think a lot of people aren't. Arweave should have jumped. So here's a tweet by Sam Williams, who's the founder of Arweave, one of the smartest guys in the world. He says, so more and more NFT projects are storing their files on IPFS to Arweave. So basically what they're saying is they're storing, because if you're buying, let me show you something. If you're buying the CryptoPunk that sold for $535 million,
wow. I don't even understand. Hold on. What can you buy for $550 million, right?
Wait, there must be. Let's look at the CryptoPunk spot. I think it's the one with the white hair. It's the Granny Punk. Where is that Granny Punk? Because that Granny Punk sold yesterday for $535 million. Yeah, I mean, let's see if we can find a tweet about the Punk. But the Punk sold for $530 million. Okay, if you're buying something for $530 million, you want to store it on a blockchain that you know for sure is going to last forever. What is the only blockchain in the world that lasts forever? Arweave. Where are NFTs stored that are on the Solana network? On Arweave. So, yeah, but you can't. Who tweeted it? I'm not online, so you can't send it to me. But anyway, just keep doing what you do. Fred?
That is ridiculous. $500 million. Like, are you serious?
500.
Would you rather buy, like, you don't even understand what you can buy with that. Would you rather buy that or damn JPEG? Like, I don't understand it, right? Are they moving money? Are they doing something?
So it probably is money laundering. It probably is. I think in this case, it's actually taking money from a hack. I read something that it might be taking money from a hack and actually like laundering that money, making it a good money.
That's absolutely ridiculous, but it's fine. Remember, someone's got to lose for someone to win in the market. They're bringing money in. We're taking money from someone. That's it.
There we go. Yeah, here's the Punk. This is the Punk. Look, I mean, it's a pretty Punk.
Oh my jeez.
$535 million. I don't know if it's the 530.
Are you kidding
I
me?
mean, I would pay $400 million, but I wouldn't pay $530 million. No chance. $400 million, we could talk.
So going back to Arweave quick now. So I was looking at Arweave, and you remember I got these long logarithmic charts. And what's nice about it is we had this previous middle trend, and we've broken it, and we've literally tested it beautifully as support. So when it comes to support buy, I don't want to buy anything that's already in the middle range. I want to be buying support buy. So Arweave here, you're buying on support right now. So for now, great entry zone, and we'll obviously see as we project. And when the break of this trend, I am seeing $180 to $264 Arweave as the next leg. So good entries. The fundamentals are suiting up. That's fantastic. Coti, guys. So Coti, you know, if I go, first thing I want to do, if I want to buy any coin, I go look at it at the channel. All of them got the same channel. So make sure you got this channel. Am I buying it in the second half? Am I buying it in the first half? Or am I buying it on support? Either way, there's a support and there's a support. So Coti wise, it's in the middle, showing that it's had the first leg since the big dip offs, and it's showing me now I'm catching this for the second leg to the upward side. So remember, use any of these coins in the channel. And with that, now I go zoom in a little bit and I go have a look. And what was nice about Coti is obviously everything had the small little shakeout, but it is broken out. We've made the higher high. And if you do get any buys between 50 cents and 52 cents, I do think November is going to be a good month for Coti. And my next targets are $2
Remember,
to $3.
Coti mainnet version 2 comes out very soon. I think that's gonna push Coti way beyond anything we can ever imagine.
Great. And then I was looking at your Luna. And what I like about Luna is it's still in the first half. So this is nice, guys. It's nice for you to go chart all of these in the channel, and you know the real bargains are still in the first half. If they're in the first half of the channel, that's great, because what we're going to look from Luna is we're going to get some sort of breakout where it's going to break through here, test, run on support, and then the blow off or the very strong leg. And I do see Luna getting to $500 to $700 on the next push up. So Ran, what's your view on Luna? You've been saying buy. You know what I mean?
Look, Luna's one of my long-term holds. Keep buying more. There's amazing protocols launching on Luna. Also, one of the funds that I strongly follow, which is Delfi Digital. They're big investors in the Luna ecosystem. I'm all in on Luna. I'm all in because I understand the protocol, because of all the amazing projects that are launching, because of chain interoperability. And mainly because I can stake them and I get airdrops of the actual Terra and Luna of all the projects, which is, it's by far, is it my biggest holding? Is Arweave my biggest holding? I think both of them are right now huge. So yeah, by far one of my biggest holdings at the moment. But remember, I got in early.
Someone's asked, Luna or Arweave, which one did you buy? Both. 50-50.
Arweave has, both are incredible. Arweave has more long-term upside. I think, because it's way cheaper, but I would buy both. They both my biggest hold. They're both number one, number two in my biggest holdings.
Amazing. And then looking here, so remember this channel works for everything and anything the first half. Look, then you start to get coins like this. You know, Vet still. These are Q4 holds, guys. So we're gonna get some shorter trades next week. Let Bitcoin break, and then I'll give you guys some shorter trades. But for Q4 holds, you buy this thing and hold till December. You know what I mean? It's Vet is right on damn support. And I'm seeing the push up there. So I'm seeing a 10x from that, as I've said previously. See, then you look at them. AVAX middle, one more leg for AVAX. Look at FTT. Still in the first half. So what's nice about that is I have a beautiful trend there. So laddering anywhere in these points makes sense. And obviously aping in a bit more as we break that trend. But FTT still shows me, you know, a $300 to $400 FTT. So
you're looking for lower part of the channel and breaking short-term trend. And if you get both of those, then you basically in the money.
Exactly. And buying on supports because you know where to put. That's it. Theta for me, huge. I think our portfolio is good till next week. I don't really need to change much on that. Who got Floki yesterday? Who got Floki yesterday, guys? You're 50% up. 50% up since yesterday. I think more. You nearly actually doubled your money since yesterday. We're very close.
Okay.
What time did we do this yesterday? No. No. I'm more sitting. Where did we buy it yesterday? They're in the
But
streets over here.
when I went to Dubai, I got fetched by a Lamborghini from the airport. Actually, the person that fetched me was one of the founders, the co-founders of Floki. And he texted me yesterday after the show, and he said, look, dude, you said there was an 8% tax on selling Floki. It's actually now 3% tax on selling Floki.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, look at it. This thing's going to go. So you're welcome, guys. You're 100% up since yesterday. Stop loss at entry and let this baby ride, because it can pull a Shibu and maybe it turns a couple dollars into... I won't be buying. Guys also got your buys yesterday, but maybe this ends up giving you fantastic wealth.
I mean, Sheldon, you say you won't be buying, but...
I'll buy if it comes back here.
But yeah, exactly. If the retest happens, you're not going to buy just because it's a meme coin.
Yeah, I'll ladder in here if it does come here.
Okay.
If it does come back there, I'll add a bit. But then remember, it can also come to this one. So if you are adding there, remember, it can go cheaper and you need to buy up more if it goes to the bottom. Average your dollar cost. Another thing, I was looking this morning at... even though everything's looking like it's going to run together, I do feel DeFi is going to pump. DeFi, the actual index, this is a really good daily break. Beautiful cup and handle. So I think DeFi is going to have a strong leg. So for some good safer assets, I still think Sushi, I still think Cake, I still think Uni. They're good ones to be stocking up on. I think a DeFi run's coming.
Okay.
DJ and Tom.
All right, DJ and Tom. Remember, guys, if you want to get Sheldon's calls all weekend, all you need to do is you need to go to CoinPanel. Everything is updated there all the time. You have Sheldon in your pocket. You get 2 weeks for free. Except the other day, I gave everybody 1 month for free. It cost me 10,000 people signed up. Cost me 10,000 people times 2 weeks. I had to pay it. So nothing we can do. We made a mistake. We pay for mistake. Let's degen a little bit. So I'm looking at some of the coins we've been following, and I ranked them by how they have.
Oh, Trias. Freddy, still got your Trias.
So let's look at what's going on. So WilderWorld is a Metaverse token. Metaverse token up 45%, 43% in the last 2 hours. I think all the metaverses are going to start to explode now because Facebook has basically opened Pandora's box. Facebook has now opened this thing. You can see UFO, which is Burb's token, also up 25.6%. This thing doesn't stop going up. When Biz came on the show, this token was at 0.000003, so 5x since he came on the show. Okay, here's one that I want to talk about. AlienWorlds. Look at this chart and tell me that you wouldn't be buying this. Look, I keep saying it. It just hasn't happened yet. But I just want to show you this chart. Let's take a 6-month chart of AlienWorlds. Okay, it was there. It was there. It's been recently to 37 cents. It's at 20 cents. I've been saying buy it for a while. I've been wrong for a while. I have been wrong for a while. I mean, I must be honest. I have been wrong for a while. But I mean, at some point it's going to pop, and when it pops, it's going to double. I'm not saying it's going to pop today or tomorrow because I've called it wrong every single time for the last couple of times that I've called it. Let's see. Oh man, CoinGecko is unusable. Seriously unusable. We have to go now from down to up because that's our coin. Because CoinGecko. Lossless. There was a massive hack for Cream Protocol. Cream Protocol lost another $130 million. So Lossless helped the last time. So I think Lossless is a very, 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 very good token. In fact, I think Lossless you can still buy. Manifold Finance, I think just keep buying. Let's see what else there's. Coti, you can keep buying. I think it's going to go up. We called it yesterday. It went up 15.7%. So those who listened yesterday, congratulations. If you want to get involved in the metaverse, which I think is a very good idea, but you don't want to buy actual tokens, there's a token called MVI, which is Metaverse Index. Now, Metaverse Index, what it does is it actually gives you a selection of metaverse stocks that you don't actually have to buy yourself. So it's an index of the metaverse.
Like categorizes the best ones or what?
Correct. And exactly. Yeah, so just buy, if you're not an active trader, buy MVI. Umbrella, this one will break $1 pretty soon. Cardstarter, I want to talk about Cardstarter. I think Cardano season is in January. I think that everyone thought Cardano season would be in November, but the thing is, it takes a long time to actually build after the smart contracts launch. So it's not like Smart contracts launch all of a sudden. There isn't even a DEX on Cardano. There are going to be a lot of launches on Cardano. In January and February and March, there are going to be a lot of launches on Cardano. Cardstarter for me is the number one launchpad on Cardano. Hands down, the number one launchpad on Cardano. Their track record speaks for itself. They are also launching StarLaunch. By the way, on StarLaunch, they had 30,000 applications for the IDO. 30,000 applications for the IDO. Okay, now, you know what excites me about that? Is the fact that that means 30,000 people could potentially learn to use Solana. Because remember, StarLaunch is on Solana. Yeah. Pancake says, no Friday joke this week, eh? they want a Friday joke. That's funny. That's the Friday joke. Let's see. Render, I think buy it if it goes to 80 cents. Charlie 3, when it becomes Cardano season, Charlie 3 is going to moon. See, is there anything here that is like a Superfarm, guaranteed it breaks $1 very soon. It goes to the moon. Let's see, is there anything else that I'd be buying here? Still be buying Saber. If you want a real long-term hold, just great fucking technology, but no hype, is ArGoApp, ARGO. Great fucking technology, but no hype. So the problem is no hype, but it's great technology. So it's a technology play, not a hype play. Yeah, let's go to the ones that have actually gone down on our watch list. See if there's anything there worth buying. Tomb came down because Phantom came down. Donkey under $1, anything under $1, you just keep buying the shit out of it. Nothing, $10 million market cap for Donkey. $10 million. Yeah.
Kusama's a buy for me.
Kusama's a buy. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I guess that's it. I think what we need to do is stay in touch with each other on Twitter this weekend, because I think a lot's going to happen this weekend. It's going to be a massive weekend. I think also because it's Friday, let's do some super chats. So win-win after every super chat. This is my anniversary, 15 years with my DJ wife. If you've got a DJ wife, you've already won. Let's make life-changing money together. Thank you, Banter fan. That comes from Pixelated. Brandon Karim says, why help me celebrate my birthday today? Is the only giveaways that I've got Bybit today? Is that the only giveaways we have in the bag? Okay, we'll have to get you new giveaways next week. Are there any other super chats that we've missed? How do you feel about EGLD? I like EGLD. You know, the one
it's
thing
too expensive for me, though. It's too expensive for me now.
The one thing I love EGLD. I love the EGLD. The one thing I don't like about EGLD is that all the development is happening by the core team in Romania. And I haven't seen anybody else building shit around the protocol. And I believe protocol should be for everyone to build on. It should be like a party, basically. Everyone can come. Alrighty, so guys, I think that is it for today.
Yeah. To sort of sum it down, Bitcoin, we got that thing. The breakout of that, Ethereum breakouts, total 3, everything's going to go. I'm calling the next 2 weeks, everything's breaking all-time highs. So any small dips, any through this, load the things, and we'll see.
Sheldon, I'm back. Everything's breaking all-time highs.
Everything. It's going to be the common thing. We're going to say, now what? What do we buy now? Everything's gone. That's the next problem.
Weekend, guys. We'll see you guys. I'll do BitDart giveaways on Monday with other giveaways. We're not having a banter today, so there's going to be no later show today, okay? No later show today. Yes, no later show today. We'll see you guys again on Monday. We'll be live on our Twitter at CryptoManRun and Sheldon_Sniper. There are going to be 2 masterclasses dropping this week, so if you want to be a sniper like Sheldino Tentino, then it's all there. 7 minutes, 10 minutes. You can't afford not to watch it. We'll see you guys again on Monday. Until then, trade well, my friends.
Smash those likes, give it some love. Smash those likes, yeah. Smash those likes, give it some love. Smash those likes, yeah. Smash those likes, give it some love. Smash those likes, yeah. Smash those likes, give it some love. Smash those likes, yeah.
Smash those likes. Woo! I'm content, bro.